Alright, what's going on everyone over on the channel? My name is Scott and I'm back with you guys again for another video. In this video, I'm going to be covering a pretty interesting topic in my opinion, and hopefully one that can widen your range of gun selections when you go into a round and you're thinking, what do I want to buy? Now these are three really good buys for economy rounds and even just good rounds, even just good buys if you want to save money going into different rounds. The obvious choice for most people when thinking about buying a gun is probably the Phantom, Vandal, maybe the Guardian, Bulldog, Martial Operator, things like that. That's what most people default to. But in this video, I'm going to be covering three really like unused guns. I don't really see them getting used that much in rounds that are actually really good. The first weapon I'm going to be talking about in this video is the Stinger. Now, the Stinger is the lowest cost SMG. Now, a lot of people will dismiss it because of its absolutely horrendous spray pattern. I mean, this thing is just horrendous when you spray it. Guys, do not believe me. Go ahead and load into a practice game and spray this thing in a wall. I mean, it has no traceable spray pattern. But if you guys want to make it a very useful gun, scope in when you use it. It turns it into a, from basically just a wild spray gun into a 3-round burst that is surprisingly accurate, and I've recently been using it on my second round, so, you know, we'd win the pistol round or lose the pistol round, and then I would just buy the Stinger. It catches a lot of people off guard. It almost acts as like a long-range SMG, even though it's not supposed to be one, but the 3-round burst is extremely, I don't want to say overpowered, but it's very useful if you guys go ahead and use that. Just on top of that, it has decent range to burst kill them, is what I'm trying to say here, from a decent distance out. Now, obviously, up close, if you hit your headshots, it could be a 1-burst kill, and really far away, like if you have to use it when you're retaking a bomb site and you're pretty far away, it is a 3-burst kill. The recoil is a little weird, so it's going to be hard to get those long-range kills with this gun, but it is definitely a really good choice if you take, you know, close and mid-range engagements a lot within your gameplay. The next gun I'm going to talk about in this commentary, guys, giving you guys some tips on another underrated gun, in my opinion, is the Bucky. And now a lot of people do actually know about this, but not enough people, in my opinion. So you guys will probably think, oh, it's just a cheap shotgun, you know, it really can't do much unless you're standing right in front of the guy. That would actually be incorrect. There's a kind of a secret feature with the Bucky. It's not really that secret. But if you right click while holding the gun, it actually shoots a more concise and long range burst of pellets, meaning that you'll be able to hit people for a decent amount of damage at mid range with a shotgun. If you guys don't know why this is important, obviously it's great for saving money on economy. You can get like a decent mid range weapon for pretty cheap when it comes to the Bucky. Great second round purchase buy, and a lot of people just in general don't know that you, instead of left clicking, you can actually right click. If you're up close, I would definitely recommend still left clicking, but if you are, you know, a decent range away from people and you want to kill them, just right click with the Bucky, and it is semi close to what an SMG would be at mid range. Obviously a little bit less powerful, but along that line of thinking. The last gun I'm going to be covering in this quick commentary is the Sheriff. And I know the first thing that's going to come to your mind is, why the hell is this guy talking about the Sheriff? It's not really an underrated weapon. Everyone buys it on pistol rounds. But you guys should also realize the Sheriff is also a fantastic strategy for eco rounds, and even rounds where you just want to save money and you're holding long-range angles. It's basically the Deagle from Counter-Strike. So what you're going to go ahead and want to do is, on a round where maybe you don't have a lot of money, or you just want to save money because you want to buy an op next round, or a really good AR, or something along that line of thought, what you're going to go ahead and want to do is buy a Sheriff, go to a bomb site if you're on attacker side or defender side, go to a bomb site where there's a lot of long and close angles, and then play off angles, play those long-range headshots, and really just sit there and wait for an enemy to peek out into you. The Sheriff is a fantastic weapon for playing tactically and just waiting for people to peek out into you, because eventually people will peek out into you if you're on the defender side, and if you're on the attacker side, you're going to have to play sneaky with this thing. Playing a lurker role is really good. And also another thing I think I should mention about the Sheriff before I go ahead and wrap it up here is that if you just spray fire at someone and you're crouched, it is surprisingly accurate. Like, this thing, 6 bullets in its clip, 2-3 of them are going to hit the guy. So if you just like crouch and spray with the Sheriff at a close to medium range, there's a good chance you're going to kill the guy. Obviously, you want to go for headshots because that's the primary focus of the gun, being the Deagle style weapon in this game. But yeah, guys, that's really all I had to talk about in this video. I just really wanted to bring you guys another educational thing, just something you guys can use in game. Maybe think about this. Leave me a comment if you guys disagree with anything I said. Maybe point me out to another weapon that might have been better than these three, because you know I'm always trying to improve in my commentaries, things like that. So that's really all I had to talk about in this video, guys. I'll be sure to, you know, come back at you guys again this week with more news, things about Valorant, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.